Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I am back in Hauula on the North Shore, windward side, whatever you want to call it, back for some Gord smoked prime rib. And this was suggested a long time ago by a viewer. And I'd also like to do a shout out to David Okada, I believe. Sorry if I got it wrong, but I didn't really check. I was buying something on eBay, which I don't really buy often. And I was using my PayPal and noticed that he had donated a generous monetary gift through PayPal. Through my old videos, there was a link to donate. I don't really do that anymore, but thank you so much. That was in December, and I apologize for the very long acknowledgement of it because I don't really check my PayPal, and it doesn't really email me to notify me on my main email. It's like a very old email that I don't use anymore. So thank you so much for the donation. I'll put it to good use. Unless you want to write back, I messaged you to tell me where to go. I'll use that money for that. But this is a food truck in the shopping center where there's Tamuras and Longs and the famous Papa Ole's. It's right in the corner, more on the Domino's Papa Ole's side. And they're open from 11:30. So I'm here, probably one of the first customers, and they're known to smoke their prime rib in cherry and guava wood. And the man there is super nice. And I just got the 8-ounce prime rib. It comes with coleslaw, horseradish, and some au jus. So let's take a taste of it. I'm actually really excited about this because it just smells so amazing just right out of the box. You can smell the smokiness of it. So we'll just try this prime rib with some au jus and horseradish. Nice smoky flavor. This is so good. Perfectly salted and seasoned. I smoke meats a lot, and I don't usually think of cherry and guava wood to smoke beef because they're more on the lighter side, but this is some good flavored meat. Really delicious. Take a bit of the rice here. It does look a bit dry. Actually, it's not. The inside's moist and cooked well, and you can pour some au jus on it anyway if you want to get it a little bit more moist. The au jus is really good too. All right, let's taste their coleslaw. Looks like very finely sliced cabbage and carrot. Wow, I'm surprised. That's good. It almost has like a sweetness, not too tangy because I'm not really a fan of too much vinegar, but almost reminds me of a KFC type of coleslaw. I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's a familiar, good taste. And I think it goes well with the prime rib. Cuts through the fat and everything. And if you can see, it's a pretty good medium, I would say medium. I don't know if he has a rare. He just gives you a piece, but it's pink in the inside and the outside's a little bit more well done, which is perfect for me. And it's very tender. It's definitely prime rib, and it's not tough at all. Very juicy, well-seasoned meat. And the horseradish is not too spicy. It's got a creaminess to it, which complements everything well. I can't say enough good things about it. It's super good, delicious, and tender. If you are a fan of prime rib, but you don't want to go anywhere fancy and you just want to have it in a plate lunch form, this is the place to go. I am thoroughly impressed. Very good plate lunch. What I also like is his utensils, which he just gave me. I didn't have to ask. And the knife is good, so it cuts through the meat really well for a plastic knife, so you're not gonna have trouble cutting through it. And I like the bark on this prime rib. It's got a nice bark to it, nice pink meat mixed with some marbled fat, so it's not too dry and tough. And in perfect local style, it just goes really well with rice. Some may want mashed potatoes, but I think it just goes really good with the rice. All right, so I pretty much mopped that plate. That was delicious. Everything from the main prime rib to the coleslaw, delicious au jus and horseradish. I also got a little bit of herb. I believe it tasted like celery seed on the bark or the crust when I was biting into a piece. So that was delicious. The rub is great. He also made pulingi, which is a Samoan dessert, and I asked him for it, and he told me, kind of made me laugh. He said he was too lazy today to make it, so there was none. So that was kind of sad. But I wanted to really try his dessert. But he has it most days, just on the weekend. I guess he felt lazy. If you want to know how much that cost, the 8-ounce prime rib is $13.37. I think that's a fabulous deal for that cut of meat and the time it takes to smoke it. Definitely legit smoke, not fake liquid smoke or anything. You can definitely taste that cherry wood. And the guava, it's such a light wood that maybe you wouldn't be able to taste it, but that cherry really complemented that prime rib. If you're not that hungry, he has a mini plate for 5 ounces of prime rib for only $8.59. So this is quite a hidden gem, a definite deal if you're craving prime rib. He also has a bigger size if you want, 12 ounces. He's also got garlic shrimp, and you can also do a surf and turf with the garlic shrimp and the prime rib, which is the most, I think it's over $19 for that plate. But definitely a deal, friendly service, humble man that runs the show here again in, I believe this is the Hauula shopping center. And give him your business. Works very hard. It's very hard, as you know, to smoke things, especially a prime rib. It takes a long time, hours. And what I also wanted to point out with this prime rib was even the middle was very well seasoned. Sometimes you even go to fancy restaurants and the outside crust is so salty, but the middle is under seasoned. So every piece of meat that I got was seasoned correctly. And it's just wonderful to have it at a affordable price for prime rib and have a good amount of food, and everything tasted good, including the sides. So support your little food trucks, mom and pop shops, local shops, and I'll see you again next time. If you like this, press the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again. Thank you to the viewer for suggesting this. I wouldn't have known about it unless you have told me about it. It's a great place. So I'll see you again. Have a great weekend. Take care. Peace out.